What's unique about the JoGo Project is we're comprised of both members from the jazz community and the go-go community, and we all come together on one stage to create a new fusion sound. But we're committed to keeping the jazz element strong while keeping that old school go-go pocket driving.
Yeah, come on. DC, how y'all feel out there? Wherever you are, turn your radio up, turn your stereo up. In here. Hey yo, Dante, talk to me.
So my mom used to take me down to Howard University, and we would ride the 70 bus down Georgia Avenue. And while riding the bus, you would hear people blasting go-go music out of their cars. There's the cell phone shop in Georgia and Florida where they've always got something cranking. So it just became something I became accustomed to in my city, hearing go-go music just around on the streets. Then when I left DC, I went to New York for a few years. It was something that did not exist up there. You don't hear go-go at all.
Yeah. DC, y'all looking real good out there.
One of my driving purposes in playing music has just always been to reach for something new and always be creating. So with the JoGo Project, this has just been a natural evolution from my background playing jazz music. A lot of people in my generation don't appreciate the legacy that came before us. Buck Hill, Keter Bett, Marvin Gaye, Roberta Flack, obviously Chuck Brown. I've always had a great admiration for the musicians that came out in DC. So I received a phone call from a drummer in town, Robert Mousy Thompson, who played with James Brown before James Brown passed away. And he said, "Hey man, Chuck needs a sax player. Can you make a gig next week?" And I said, "Yeah, I can make it." So he had me call Brian, who was Chuck's sax player at the time, and Brian sent me the music, and I basically listened to nothing but Chuck Brown for the next 2 weeks, just to learn the music for the gig. I played with Chuck for the last year of his life until he passed away in 2012, and it was a very formative year because I had never played in a horn section quite like that, never played high energy go-go for an hour, 2 hours straight, but Chuck welcomed me warmly, and it was a great experience. Well, Chuck Brown was a jazz and blues guitarist, so one thing we do with the JoGo Project is just try to continue that tradition of keeping jazz and blues a strong element of go-go music. If you look at a lot of the funk legends, their horn sections are way in the back of the stage, but Chuck kept his horns up front so that they could be seen and heard just as well as the vocal front line.
Two, three. 1, 2, 3.
I would say collaboration is pretty important to me. Introducing new musicians to each other, audiences to each other, the audiences to the musicians, and really creating a synergy between the both. DC as a music scene is often slept on, but there's a lot happening here, there's so much talent, and it seems to be growing, so that's the good news. I think it's important that we continue to promote DC's rich heritage and culture through our music, and we will continue to do so.
JoGo, go JoGo, go. Go JoGo, go JoGo, go. You probably never heard a sound like this before. Take a little bit of that jazz and mix it up with that go-go. The melody's rushing, you're feeling real high. Now take your hands and wave from side to side. Now if you didn't think we'd be here for long, feel the groove as we put it in every song. Yeah, yeah. JoGo's here to stay. We love you, DC. Get up on your feet and feel the beat with me. I want to go to a place where the melody flies. Place where the melody
And would that be, DC's been good to me? Okay. It's so repetitive, it kind of makes you think about it. Thank you, Washington, for being so kind.